Oh. Nah. Lando, at all hours, you're always first. That's insane. 21,000 subs, and you're still always first. Hey, Polar. It's impressive to say the least. Creepy to say the word most. Not all. I mean, it's like most, if not all. I'm impressed. That's all I'm gonna say. Only when I'm on my phone, still. Here's a quick one. Okay. Cool save. Cyril gets that save. Okay, wasn't sure if you had that. Because on my screen it's your first. Well, of course, because if you're not first, then you don't get the message that came before you're loaded in. Wow! Obsidian played that whiff? That's crazy, dude. Good catch. That's a shame. I really thought one of them would not get off. That's a rough one from Surreal. I didn't expect him to lob that, but I also didn't think A would get off the board. Oh, he's got 150 ping. This dude's not even on the same planet as us. Pro spraying from Brazil, for sure. Man, good thing that's wide. What happened to the contract gig? Oh, CEO decided after the fact that he doesn't like what I do and decided to not pay me. And he's kind of ghosting me currently. So, yeah, massive butthole on that guy. He is very much a bag of douche. So he basically, I got paid to make videos for a startup, and I made the videos. He was like, I was told by basically my immediate boss, the guy just underneath the CEO, hey, these are pretty good. I like them a lot, actually. I'm like, cool. And then many weeks later, I say, hey, here's my invoice for my first payment, because I get paid in 2 payments. And he was just like, yeah, I'm not paying you. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I don't like the quality of the videos. I'm like, well, thing is, in my contract, if you didn't like the quality of the videos, you literally just tell me, and then I fix them. But since you didn't, because you have to do it done in 72 hours, then I didn't. So you kind of forfeit the right to say that you don't like them because you never told me when I first submitted them. And yeah, basically he's just throwing a fit that he's like, nah, I don't want to pay you because I personally don't like the videos. I'm like, well, then maybe you should have told me you didn't like them. Which makes me feel like it's a little bit of a ripoff, because he's claiming the quality in his mind is very bad, and that's why it doesn't deserve money. But the thing is, why wouldn't you tell me their visions? It's almost like you were waiting for me to, you know, do all the work first and then reject pay me. 90% goal, that's awesome. Yes, we're almost there. I want to say almost because I'm not gonna lie, that 2K was really paying my bills, so. Man, this is such a hard team to play against. Even when they're like actually half decent, they're missing aerials. I don't mind bumping him because he definitely had more boost than I did. LCEO, not even LCO, he's just terrible. Just not how you do business. The thing is like, I knew he was ripping me off only because he rejected my ability. He didn't want to pay me at all. Even though any other CEO, even if I wasn't doing the work exactly the way he wanted to, he would have negotiated, you know? He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pay you 1,000 because you did the work, but going forward, I'd like to do it this way. And then if I still didn't do it, yeah, fire me, I don't care. But you still owe me money. You still owe me for that payment. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's mwah. This is what we play at 1800 for, chat. Play it in front of him, plays it in front of him, bang. Full momentum, bang. Top shelfer. Can you please send me an invite for Rocket League? Aaron, I don't know who you are. I don't play with anybody I do not know. Also, that'd be maybe an okay request if I knew who you are. Always weird when people come into stream for the first time. They're like, do me a favor. It's like, why? No! I'm not gonna lie, did not expect him to chase that. I also didn't expect A to get 100% just hooped on right there. Kind of thought A would jump, but again, he's on 150 ping, so I don't even know if he knows what planet he's on. That's frustrating. I still should have reacted better, but I just was, I was just really not ready for him to not win a single bit of that 50. That's not ideal. Yeah, okay, GG's. Gave anyone else? No. Aw, man, thank you for the 20 on the super chat.
It's a scary world out here. It's going to be scarier, but you're strong. You're only gonna get stronger. You will never be as alive as you are right now. Be capable of being your worst, but always do your best. Matt L.
Thank you, Matt, for the 20. Appreciate you, as always. I'm gonna queue again, but I feel like I'm gonna get A again. A's not bad, but my god, is he so behind on that lag. It is brutal to watch. Hey, Blueberry Gamer. Hey, Tog. Good to know that the world is scary, but we'll get through it. Inspirational messages coming through from Matt L. Something we don't often see from Matt L, but something we need to see from us all from time to time, you know? Oh, right, I'm queuing twos. My brain turned off for a second. I was like, wait, what? Did my frame rate just start dying? Hello? Question mark? Serial Dog was just in your game? Yes, he was. Very good player. I wish we had a teammate that wasn't on 150 ping. One from Silver Theta Bronze 3. You know, sometimes the way to rank up is to rank down first. Holy late stream. Yeah, I was with my lady before she went back to her hotel in another city. Just like the good old days. Yeah, still a little late. I started this at like 10 Central, so like I like to start it at least an hour ago, but. Ooh. Ah, man, I waited too long. Sorry, Dominus Guy, you were behind me. I was like, oh, you want to take it? Ah, I should have delayed that. Just want to keep the defense honest on that, especially if they're going to slow down bank. Oh, man. Just straight up dogs. Bro, honestly, I knew Energy wouldn't win the 3-peat only because I'm just like, Energy are low-key kind of choke artists when it comes to that. Especially the 3-peat. But also, I just love how it's first killer. Again, it's always first killer. That's so funny to me. SSG looks so annoying to play against. Oh, whoa, oh my god. I don't know what the heck I was just doing there. I have to ditch my channel at 200 days because one of my friends likes to blab about in front of the... Lando, who cares? I'm genuinely asking, who cares? Who cares that women at your school or whatever know that you have a YouTube channel? I think you overestimate how much people actually care about that stuff. They probably overheard it and they're like, okay, and then they're gonna move on. Just keep doing your channel, dude. Or fun fact, just change your channel name. Why make a new one where you can just change the channel name? I'm glad Kofor actually looks pretty solid. Honestly, I was kind of thinking people were overhyping him for a while. Because he was on like teams with like RLCS vets and he was not doing anything. And I'm like, buddy, like, what are we doing? Like, how is he this good and people are and still not producing anything, you know? Granted, 9 Lives really fell apart at the end of last season, so. That's why you don't give up on the play, Assy. Oof. He's on a team with Chicago and Hawks, so that's not his fault. I mean, that's still a good enough team to make major, I think. Hawks is a really good player, but I think he's mentally crashing out. He literally said, his tweet at the end of the season was, end of the season finally feels good. The first time it's felt good to say that. I'm like, so come on. Can't be saying that. Not gonna lie, I didn't think there was a single world in which that doesn't go 50. My bad. Legends, let's be real, it's like Reddles, we all know, everyone is just scared to admit it. I gotta say, it's not looking good for this split. Granted, I think Reddles has to be retiring soon, only because, I don't think it's because he's necessarily bad, but like, he's got way too much going on, dude. He's got chest problems, he had measles the other day, like, he's got a lot of health issues, dude. And I'm like, I don't know if it's healthy to keep playing at this level. Just make a bag off content. You don't need to be a pro. Like, I know that it's part of it, it's like, oh, it's competition, he loves playing at a high level, but I'm like, yeah, but can you even keep playing at that level, dude? Like, it's getting old. On top of the fact that, like, I love 2-Piece and Parth, but I don't love them that much. They're not good enough to play at the very, very top. Parth and 2-Piece are nutty if you're playing a 2v2 tournament. Once you go into threes, I don't know why they lose like 15% of their skill. Literally slowed that one down specifically because I wasn't gonna beat him to it. That works. Well, he subbed, and it's just kind of annoying when it's like, I want to keep it a small thing. Then why does it matter? Lando, I really just don't think it matters. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't think it's going to matter. I think you're all good. I think you're all good. I say just keep it. 2-Piece is split off from Parth. They've been thugging it out for eons. It's just not working. I think it's just because they're best friends, and they think they can make it work. And the thing is, Parth is last season's cheese. But the problem is he's always last season's cheese. Like, last season, Cheese had moments where he was the GOAT, greatest player of ever, like in NA at times, legitimately like had one regional where he was actually untouchable. And then Parth is really good, but then occasionally he'll just do something where I'm like, casting Shopify Rebellion's team stream a while back, it was just on repeat. Parth would do the sickest thing you've ever seen in your life and then immediately own goal it in the most confusing way possible. And you're just like, how are you the same player from 30 seconds ago, you know? It's just that on repeat. Parth is insanely good, like he was in Summer Series, or the Shift Summer League. But then outside of that, I don't know, he's just inconsistent. 2-Piece, by contrast, is like an Andy. He's never gonna be, I think, the star, but he's never gonna be the worst player. He's gonna be just a solid player. And I think that playstyle is just a little too boring when you got no one like Justin to add a little heat in there, you know? You gotta have like 2 strikers and a reserve player. I'm talking old school archetypes. I try to place that. Okay. Speaking of Magic, I feel so bad. I didn't see today. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen nothing of today. All I know is that SSG yesterday looked like they were actually so hard tilting ultimates. And because of that, I was like, wow, these guys look really good. I'm interested to see what they're gonna look like tomorrow. I knew Energy would choke, but not because I think they're bad, but I just think they literally always do it. Like, there's something about First Killer, man. The moment he knows Energy's about a three-peat, he activates. He becomes the best player in the world. But only for that series. To open it has to win and miss both of them horribly. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch that replay back. That's gonna be brutal. How'd you get black OEMs? I am goated, and I got them on a drop. There was like an incredibly low. Well, Cheese had a pretty bad one in the regional that they ended up winning, I think. Gen G, every Gen G player gets one moment where they're just like, Yeah, all I saw, I knew Magic Bear screwed up though, because I remember seeing there was a comment on the YouTube VOD when I logged in the app where they said Magic Bear single-handedly lost in that series. I was like, oh damn, he must have really borked it. I was like, he must have like borked the crap out of it then. Wow, what an own goal! Use Bacchus mod? I do. I was in the pool messing around with my friend and something about smacking him with a pool noodle. Lost all your aura because he slipped and fell at the pool? You should never run at the pool, dude. That's just... I don't know why I was trying so hard to get that to the sideline. I should just stop hitting the break. How to get lucky when black OEMs. Fun fact, it's a random chance. That's how you get lucky. You should try just opening up more crates. That's what I would recommend. Ooh, I like the part where you drive right behind me. Why is a great question here, buddy. Dan, thank you for the Alpha Flex. How you doing? Honestly, SSG is the wild card now, the major, in my opinion, Catter. Ugh, why you're so slow, dude? Wait. Oh. This guy is exactly why I don't play twos for too long. I get a teammate like this and might make me wonder how the heck they get to this MMR. GG's, dude. SSG just Turbo Slam Ultimates playstyle. It's really funny to watch. Honestly, it was crazy to watch Ultimates just because they were literally just curb stomping them at a certain point. Like, it was literally like nothing they could do. They were just getting demoed. I think Kofor said, they said something about Kofor. He at one point, I don't know if it was this regional, but earlier, he was averaging 4 a game. Do you have any idea how high that is? The one Game 7 was inexcusable. Well, how bad in comparison to Game 6 was it? Or in reverse, how bad was the one in Game 6 if the Game 7 was inexcusable? 91 demos this tournament. Yeah, dude, he was lighting on things on fire. Bye, Taco, I have to go. See you, Blueberry. You'll get your rank back, don't worry. I can see them getting hot and making grands. I would love the crowd to be gas. I mean, it's crazy that SSG basically, I mean, I can't quote them on this, but they've signed the Snowmen just because they knew, because they were new players, that they would be making like no money. I think they literally just did that as a budget pick, and then it almost worked out, and then they choked really hard. They got rid of Frosty, brought in Kofor, and now it's like working really well. So they're probably just like, oh damn, we're spending like absolutely nothing on this roster, and they're making a major. Hell yeah. SSG continue to be the best org in NA Rocket League. That isn't like a super ridiculous high-end VC nonsense like energy. I do have an idea how much that is because it's often in my Tuesday tournaments 4 per game. Oh my. Hope we get gold again. You'll be fine, Blueberry. Keep it up. NA hasn't won a major in a bit. Catter, maybe it's because you weren't there. Justin demoed one and bumped the other guy back, and all Magic did was side flip it in. Was it like a reaction thing? Like where it like deflect, it looked like he maybe was misreading it? I know I can just watch this myself, but it's more interesting when someone else is telling me this first, so it increases the intrigue. I don't even know it's bad. We might have to watch it on stream, low-key. Finding a time step. I mean, it's fine. I can just bring up the VOD. Not FaZe Osama. Why is it always so many Brazilians in here? Hey, Pandy. How are we? All right. A little late on the stream, I apologize. Literally just drove around it and near it so that I could eventually maybe get in the way, but that works. Ooh, FaZe Asami had so much boost. I figured that would be pretty clean for you. I think he probably left it because he's like, he's inside and he's not. Good passing. Okay, cool. Game 6 is so bad, man. You kept me waiting. I'm furious. I'm just dying to rank 3s. Felt. 3/4 of the best streamers on. 3/4 of the best streamers on in one night. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I misread that. I thought you said 3/4. You're 3/4 on. I was like, huh? Like, how am I not on? Oh, sorry, I'm not live on Vine. Time to go punish myself with the Rumble. It's like the meme. It's like, time for Rumble, dear. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, dear. Are you, brother? All right. Things getting better, bit by bit. Well, too damn bad. I'll try to go underneath, sad. Holy late nighter, just a little bit. Memorial Day though, buddy. Whoa, Suko, you're the best player of all time. What the heck? Hey, dude. Nice beat. I was gonna hit that middle, but there was nobody middle. Thank you, Poop Nuts, for not going out. That would have been an own goal. I didn't even hear him jump. What the heck? I literally slowed down halfway through that because I was like, it'll be fine. I'm an atheist. Cool. So am I, buddy. Let's not talk about it because I don't want to start a conversation on religion. I'm gonna DM you the timestamp on Discord. Bless. Hope you guys don't judge me. Fun fact, if you don't bring it up, no one judges you. Ah, I wanted to rush that one and dunk down. You're judging me, Taco. Buddy, I'm an atheist. I'm judging you because you're so clearly wanting to be victimized. You're like, oh, please step on me, yeah. I hope no one judges me for this thing I brought up and no one asked me about. Man, I really hope no one brings this up. You know, this character trait? Please don't mention it. Please don't. Okay, well, maybe mention it a little bit. Like, dude, just don't bring it up. Why would I judge you for what I am? What I'm saying is that there's a rule, no religion talk in chat. And what do you know? By you bringing it up, we're having it inadvertently. So I now have to walk back this statement here. I'm kinky, I like being judged. All right, ADL, well, you can be banned for the next 24 hours if you're gonna be weird. Ugh. I'm in deep depression. UNC won the ACC baseball championship and the lacrosse championship today. Ooh. It's actually unreal, man. You cannot miss that overtime to make grand finals. Wait, it was to make grand finals or win? I thought Genji was in the grand finals, or was that ultimates? Banned or muted. Up to you, buddy. To make grands, that was semis. Upper semi? No, lower semis. No, it was lower. That means Energy was really got Omega lulled on. Check getting work in. I mean, what's the recruiting class looking like for UNC? Nice. Oh man, I thought it still had enough on that one. That one's crazy, Stuka. You about to give it away to me? Yes. Bang! No, you missed! That would have been sick if he got that pass off, I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Oh my god, that scoop. That's fine. Honestly, the best case scenario for them? In what way? Now, did you have to play, or did you round one of Swiss? It is kind of funny how that works out. Like, you're literally suffering from success if you're a certain teams because of the seeding. Major seeding is always kind of weird though, because it's like sometimes like how do you compare? Like, isn't NA3 really better than the EU4? You know? I gotta say these games have been really sweaty tonight. Like everyone's like actually on their game. They're actually like hitting good aerials, good timing, etc. It's really jarring to watch. Oh, halfway through that, I realized that was not the bounce I thought it was. All right, I'm the one that needs to wake up a little bit. I should shout that. I was like, I don't know if he has that double. And he did. And not only does he have the double, it's a perfect double. Right on top of my teammate who's not expecting it because he's probably waiting for me to challenge. On four.
Got a feeling it burns in my chest. It's
All right, chat. We're gonna watch these misses low key. I'm gonna take a break just so I stop sucking for a second, but we're gonna watch these misses back because I didn't see this live.
Before
42 seconds remaining to tie the game, apparently. I want to see what this is like. Yeah, thank you, Dan. This is not the final straw for esports work, but it's pretty darn close, you know? Luckily, we have our actual job starting soon, so that'll take over.
but can they do it against an SSG team that is starting to surge right now?
Justin getting bumped off the play. Kofer will hit this off the ceiling. Magic Bear with a shot opportunity, hits off the post. Justin's shot isn't on target either. Pass and he hits off the getting bumped off the play. Kofer will
Yeah,
hit this off
that's
the
got to be a
ceiling.
goal.
Magic Bear with a shot opportunity, hits off the post.
That's not the one?
Justin's shot isn't on target either. Pass again to Justin. Justin denied, rebound and Cheese. Cheese off the crossbar, off the post, off the other post. Magic Bear hits that. Oh my goodness gracious. Off the other, denied, rebound and Cheese. Cheese off the crossbar, off the post.
He is coming from the middle, though. He is coming from the middle, I say. So that is not as easy, I feel like. That still should be in, though. That's tough.
Off the end, denied, rebound and Cheese. Cheese off the crossbar, off the post, off the other post. Magic Bear hits that. Oh my goodness gracious. We saw 3 posts in 1 shot from Cheese.
And then this is the game 7-1.
There's a save on the goal line.
What a stop there from Gen G. They're still holding on despite SSG's best efforts.
Double demo.
Two bump. No, no way! There was a best chance, but they rushed it.
Dude.
Double demo by Justin. That net was open.
Dude.
Just needed to slow down.
Dude.
Flip reached that good touch there from Cheese. Magic Bear with the pop didn't have as much boost.
That was the worst thing I've seen in a while.
Pass 150 to Cheese. Cheese plays it up high next to the spirit.
A double line. Kofer in the air.
First
Double demo.
there from Gen G. They're still holding on despite SSG's best efforts.
Double demo.
See, the thing, okay, I know exactly what happened here. He thought he was gonna get 50'd, so he tried to jump early, because he jumps. He jumps as soon as Justin gets that double demo. Watch.
From Gen G. They're still holding on despite SSG's best efforts.
Right there, he jumps. So he's like, oh, I don't think I don't think he 100% knew where the near post was as he was approaching. But 2, he jumped and had to commit to that immediately. But even actually, where's the rotation? Because I'm like, could he have like backflipped and like controlled or something?
There from Gen G.
Okay, third dove in corner.
What a stop there from Gen
No boost as well. So this is probably going to take him a couple seconds to get back.
G.
Let's see where he is on the reverse cam. Demo. Oh, he could have taken time on. That's like an opening of like 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds. Credit to Kofer for not own goaling that, by the way.
SSG's what a stop there.
I gotta watch it one more time though. That's so painful,
They're
dude.
Still holding on despite SSG's best efforts. Double demo. Two bump. No way!
Justin's face in the corner. He's just like, no, he didn't actually eye roll, but he just went. He's probably like, open. No problem. He's just rotating out. God, dude, that sucks. Poor Magic. That's AIDS. I can't imagine losing like that. Thank you for the link, by the way. Damn, dude. It's got to be one of the worst feelings. I mean, well, okay. They're already in the major, so I think that definitely helps them, you know? Like, deal with that. Because, like, yeah, it's one thing to miss, but it's not like it cuts them out of the major. Like, imagine if you missed that and that was your must win, you know? Like, then you'd be like, I'd be doing a house call Be like, hey, Magic, we're gonna go hang out. We're gonna go eat ice cream because I don't think you should be alone in your room right now. Holy. Would have gotten him out of playing energy round 1. Yeah, it doesn't help. They're in Raleigh and not Durham. North Carolina do better. NCSU should have nothing as good as a video game. I have no affiliation neutral within teams, however, seeing that missed goal, I'm shedding a tear. I feel like as embarrassment. That's tough. Yeah, the one in the previous game is like, it's bad, but I'm like, it's something I can understand. That one, I think I get the approach and why it was a miss, but it's still like, yeah, you got to score that. You're a professional. Like that's a goal in ranked 100% of the time. Saw Alfino post got married to Rizzo. About time, dude. I feel like they've been dating for 9 years. Hey, Collegiate CS, thank you for the raid. I have no idea why my alerts don't go off anymore, but thank you for the raid. Hi, Hale. Our series today. Were you guys doing like friendlies, or was it like the talking? With the talking, the podcast, I think that's what you would call it. That's what a human would call it. We had one game that was opening now. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Can you hit a cycle, please, after next game? Consider Micah. We've been hitting way too many psychos lately. I gotta chill on them. It's getting boring. You know, no one actually likes psychos deep down. They don't love psychos. They love the idea of psychos. Yeah, so see. Well, yeah, welcome in everyone for Collegiate CS. I am a commentator that works a lot with the Rocket League. If you watch a lot of Collegiate, you know probably have seen a lot of me. If you only watch RLCS, you probably never heard of me. Be the psycho you want to be? A little bit, yeah. Bounce that a little bit, but that's a nice goal. What? He is not dead? Excuse me? Oh, evil. Not you hitting it off the sidewall. These people are not gamers. Arizona and Illinois went to Game 5 OT. Interesting. Oh, you're in the Cybertruck, dude? Are you trying to throw my MMR? Oh, my goodness. Cybertruck is not a viable car, dude. That hitbox makes no sense. Half that car is just hanging out. They got the badonk of that car hanging out. Sure. Micah, thank you for the $4.99.
Barrel pinch over 120 kilometers per hour ins teed off Fisco.
Demo's kind of hype, yeah. Leaky bed DLC, yep. Sorry, teammate. Didn't think you'd shell that. Mainly because I'm not a good teammate right now. Yeah, we're in the realm of GC3 where I can't trust anyone that does anything. So it's kind of just this weird thing of like, yeah, I could leave that for you, but I don't trust that you're actually gonna touch that. What? You just don't want that? Okay. Now on Taco Bell, don't we all? Taco Bell's got to be earned, you know. Okay, I'm being a goof right now. I'm being a goof and a ball. There's no goose sillier than I right now. I don't like the approach on that. I have beef with Taco Bell. How do you have beef with a restaurant? There's no way! Okay, I was like, if you miss that off the bar, dude, I'm gonna cry. Not gonna lie, I did not expect neither of them to go. I thought one of them would get faked, but okay. Those are selling Taco Bell standard stuff in Walmart? Oh yeah, I buy their Chipotle, the Chipotle cream sauce, because it's actually that good. Goes super well if you make like homemade quesadilla. Because ultimately people are like, oh, I want to get Taco Bell. And they're like, oh, there's better Mexican. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, I'm not going for Mexican. I want the flavors of Taco Bell, and that means the sauces, you know? Also, did not realize I had that few boost in the tank. Tap one more. There we go. There we go. Do it, Jordan. Do it, Jordan. Not like that. Okay, well. Its own flavor palette. Yeah, exactly. When people are like, well, there's better Mexican. And I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm going for Taco Bell flavor. I'm not going for Mexican. I know a trillion taquerias that I could go for tacos, you know? Oh, why did I? Whoa. Okay, I'm out of it, chat. We started the stream late, and this is the consequence. Turn. Okay, I was waiting for Evil to challenge. He was like, nah, I'm good. Oh, not Evil, Jordan. Why is he you're in... I was like, you're literally right next to the ball. You could just like 50 it. I don't know why you're flying past it on a pre-jump. Like you're literally closer to that ball than the other guy is. That's pronunciation. Thank you. Literally have not won a game today, chat. I swear to God, dude. I just want to win a game. I just want to win a game where someone doesn't whiff the freaking wide open read, dude. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. That's a thing? It is a thing. Wait, oh, the bacon cheeseburger flavor burritos? Nah, L. The peak, unfortunately, you guys are all wrong. The peak Taco Bell item was the quesarito. And it will always be the quesarito. Grilled cheese burrito is a pretty good substitute, but it doesn't fill the massive cholesterol-loaded hole in my heart. Taco Bell isn't Mexican. It's Mexican. It's Mexican-American fusion. That's how I always define it. Like, it's not actually... I'm getting people in Roadhogs on my game, dude. That and Mercs. This guy has a flag. He's using a randomized car. I swear to God. If he doesn't hit an aerial within the next minute or two, I'm gonna scream. Then it's literally just a smurf or whatever. Or not a smurf, a guppy. I don't know, I'm trying to turn on that. The moment where Meow has 100 boost and yet uses none of it on the recovery. Oh God, he's driving the Bean, dude. He's not even driving the Merc. Eat mutton? What am I, a medieval peasant? I mean, I like some biryani, but... One thing I don't like about a lot of biryani is that they cook the chicken with the bone. So every once in a while, you'll like take a bite of it and you'll just be like, oh, bleh, and you'll have like a bone to deal with. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Well, Panda, you're stuck at 1,500. If this keeps up, I'm probably going to join you soon. Not a good save by me, but I just wanted to get off the line. Wasn't sure that was actually going to get through. You're not real, dude! You're wave dash kickoffing! Please be real! I need you to be real here! This is not what GC3 is! Grantees 100% of GC2. Holy shit, dude. Oh, thank you for not making me have to abandon. I need to see if this dude's at 1,200. Like, it's unbearable. You're doing a randomized card and you're wave dash kickoffing in the big old 2025. You're barely below me. I want to blow my brains out. Okay. Anywho, let's pause for a bit. Let's just reflect, chat. Quesadillas are one of the few foods that taste good to everyone or everywhere. I think quesadillas are entirely dependent on the cheese. I think most tortillas, like, you can get by whatever, but like the cheese is really important. I still remember stopping in New Mexico at a Mexican restaurant, and I figured it'd be good, you know, since it's new and all, but we were literally like trying to figure out, hey, how is this gonna work out for nachos? I guess we'll find out. And I was moving at the time, so I was freaking starving. So I was waiting for my food. They deliver it to me. I'm talking melted Kraft singles for cheese. I was literally just looking at them like, excuse me? And they're like, enjoy. And I'm like, enjoy what? Enjoy what, ma'am? I'm paying $15 for nachos and you're not even gonna give me like shredded cheese from a bag at least? You're gonna give me Kraft singles? I don't know, man. That was like spit in my face. I was like, I might as well not tip. Like, what are napkins? Just torn off pieces of composition paper from your kid's homework? Like, what are we doing here? Was it good though? Of course it wasn't! Of course it wasn't! It was Kraft singles on my nachos, dude! The meat was fine, like the chips were fine, but like the cheese was just so bad. I was like, I don't even want to eat that. I think I ate it all, but it was like the most begrudging time I've ever eaten a full meal. How's the job? I don't know. I start on Tuesday. I'm flying out to Sacramento on that day. Oops. Also, hello, Soberclown. Could be worse here. Could be in champ. I'm gonna be there by the end of the night, dude. I think I've lost 5 straight to start the stream. I'm moving for that job. Nope. It is remote, but occasionally I have to take a flight. And my very first day, they are flying me to Sacramento. I'm doing 3 days of training, putting me up in a hotel, yeah, they're just onboarding me and stuff. I'm learning the ropes, as it were, and then I'm gonna get my company computer and whatnot, and we'll go from there. What's the job? It is basically business-to-business sales for digital and cybersecurity. Good job. We have a YouTube viewer, Austin H, who already works there. He recommended me the job. I explored it a bit more, interviewed 3 times, and we got it. So we're gaming. Has a chance to make quite a lot. My immediate boss says if I don't make 300K by the time in my mid-30s, he failed as my mentor. So he's putting the bar high. Oof. Mystery, do you guys have tacos in Europe? That was one genre of food I didn't see in London a lot. Probably have an RL event in Lenovo. Go State. MLM? No, it is not an MLM, dude. I would know what an MLM is. I would not be bragging if I was part of an MLM. No worse feeling than ordering from a new restaurant and the food sucks. Honestly, yeah. Especially when it like gentrifies a good restaurant out of business and then you try the new place and you're like, pays 25K more, way better hours. Hell yeah, dude. That's good. At least you're getting the pay. Go to the new job sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm excited, especially because esports is not really something that I've been too upset with, but lately. But this year is like reset. Look, the official finance bureaus might not want to declare this one a recession, despite it meeting most of the criteria. But in esports, it's 100% a recession. There's so much less spending, and it gets us into these murky situations where like I'm talking to all my gigs from last year. And I'm like, hey, are we gonna do that again this year? They're like, nope, that got canned. 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 And I started doing the math, and I'm like, I'm gonna be making $30,000 less this year off of this gig, off of esports, basically, because of that. So I started getting really scared. I started applying to jobs, and eventually I got recommended this one. Reviews of the company are really good. It's all legit. I got my contract delivered, and we'll go from there. That's why it's so frustrating with this contract gig. That was supposed to be my extra bread meat. Fudgin' Christ, dude! What is this? Is GC2 really this ass? Challenge the ball! Conundrum, you're right there! You have 100 boost! No one wants to work anymore. Oh my god, what are these randomized ass cars as well? You're driving the Venom? And you're telling me you're wondering why you're single, dude? Oh, I was gonna pass that to Evil. Please go. Jesus H. Christ, dude. And to rings we go. Can we play together? No. I do not play with anybody I don't know. Should've been in Cameron, huh? Cybertruck, it insists upon itself, Dan. I'm not sure we even have Taco Bell in Germany. I don't think so, maybe except for major cities. Because I remember going to London, I saw like a Burger King. And I was like, okay. But like, I didn't see a lot of like other like Mexican-American food chains. So I was like, maybe they don't have it over here. You guys ever have a burrito? Wish I could play these maps so much. I feel you, Cruder. No one's going to Cameron for an RL event. Your arena's too dookie, if you know what I mean. Damn, crazy. Crazy from NCSU fan coming in with heat. Single Mexican restaurant in Germany. That's a cuisine you guys are really missing out on. Cameron's indoor stand. No, I captured that. I captured that. Context. What kind of PC are you on? Ryzen 9 9900X, 64 gigs of RAM, and 3060. I got a really good deal on my GPU, so it's a pretty weak GPU for everything else. But we're gonna upgrade that once we start getting our big boy checks again. GPU is nothing wrong with the GPU. Just I would like something beefier. Oh, I was not paying attention there. High score? Is that how you say? Is that your name? Also, hello, DG. Me with my 1060 Ti, but it's a Ti though. That's basically a 220 series card. Yeah, we're not feeling 100% right now, Chad. I will tell you that, obviously, but I swear the past like several days, I'll even wake up fully energized, and I don't think I've started stream with 2 consecutive wins, or even a single win like in like a week. I think every single stream has started with me losing multiple games in a row. It's actually insane. Like I'll even warm up for like 30 minutes beforehand, and then I'll just get into a solo queue game, and immediately it's like, would you like to lose or would you like to lose? I'm like, well, I'd like to win. They're like, sorry, that's not an option. Sorry, sir, but maybe you can try again. Did you okay? You do. I'll unban you if you don't chat in my next one. I'll run it back. Damn. Do you do full-time YouTube full-time? I just described my job. No. Oh, you might have come in right afterwards. No, I work in tech sales, and that's my full-time job now. I do YouTube and Twitch on the side, but not as seriously as I used to. Yeah, we're starting a new job on Tuesday. We're flying out to Sacramento. It's the first time with real ID that I'm flying, so that should be fun. I don't actually have a real ID, but I have a passport. And according to the official government website, it says that's fine, but that doesn't mean anything nowadays in the government. So I'm kind of angry there. Do you follow basketball, pro in college? I follow pro a little bit. I follow college basketball almost at like 0%. Like I don't think I know a single player in college right now. Still ban chat. Yeah, this is honestly, once we win a game in ranked, maybe I'll just go until next win, because that's the way things are going tonight. We're gonna end at 1500. I swear to God, chat. You think Pacers in 6? I think Pacers OKC would be interesting. People are like, "There's no aura in this finals." I'm like, I don't know, man. Both teams trying to get their first chip. That's pretty cool. Halliburton's also been like definitively the most clutch player in the league this entire season. So, best shot you ever hit? I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I don't really keep track of that in my head. Did I score? Indeed I did. All right. I will say, calling him the Halliban because he's beating New York is actually so freaking hilarious. I can't get over that, dude. NBA Twitter's so freaking funny, dude. Here's my invite catter. Dude's actually using the Twitch chat as a business DM right now at Catter. Wait, the ball goes through the door? So many times I've slammed my car into that door. Yep. Oh, we got Big Body Benz, who is the worst possible player we could have gotten right now on this losing streak. At least based on our history with him. Chat, we are incredibly close to rage quitting this stream, so just be aware. If you come back, if you look away from stream for a second and it's not online, it's because I can't do this anymore. .gif. I forgot in this rank that you are not actually playing with Grand Champs, you're playing with champions that drool on the controller. I completely forgot that the skill means absolutely nothing in threes anymore. Starkiller turning for that one is because, again, there's no electric activity going into his brain. Will Wade is bringing everyone there. Are you aware how many transfer yet? I'm sorry, what? Ah. Oh, click that angle. What are you... All right, good night, guys. I can't do it.